Brosplay! Alright, welcome back. It's finally the actual game section of the game. Oh!
That worked out really well.
I can jump to jump higher.
I can jump to... So is it pressure sensitive?
Yes.
Okay, so not a huge difference though.
Nope. There is a map.
How unforgiving is this game as far as like missing jumps?
Extremely.
Okay, so this is just us screwing around right now.
Oh yeah, this is the beginning, and I'm on hard, so it's gonna be really fucking hard.
What do we see at the bottom? Is that your health bar?
Does this hurt me? Yes, it does. Yeah, so I have 3 healths.
And you just lost 2.
Healths.
That's
Oh no!
actually so ruthless. You hit one thing and lost 2/3 of your health.
Yep, and apparently hard mode takes away your map when you die. That's gonna be fucking fun.
Okay, so we're gonna have to do some memorization work.
Yep, I actually need momentum. Yeah, I can't even get that.
Yeah, that's actually a really hard jump.
And those are very deadly. These things are.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. Well, maybe you can jump them to the left.
Yep. Good job.
The very deadly pricklies. There you go. I like that you need momentum to actually make effective jumps. I almost don't like it in games when it makes more sense to walk up to the edge of a platform, stand there, get your bearings, and then jump.
Yeah, absolutely.
The only exception to that rule is in Super Mario Sunshine when you do spin jumps.
Oh yeah.
Because I never knew this back when we first played when we were young. But, oh, is that... Oh, it just restricts
I found a life shot, but...
I was hoping we had more health already. When I played back in the day, I would always take the hard route. But I realized with really effective spin jumps, you can actually skip almost 1/3 of the obstacles in the game.
Really?
Yeah, because they just go so far, and they make Mario hover, too.
Oh no.
Is that... Oh! Can we attack him, or are we just... So ruthless.
I created that save, by the way.
Oh, like you... Oh, so you just, like a quick save?
Yeah. Okay. Let's just turn it down just in case. Yay.
So we can't attack anyone.
We will be able to eventually.
Okay.
It'll take... I don't know how... I forget how long it takes. But you do get like an interesting attack move.
Do you get a bow and arrow?
Deep in the forest, I picked up the tiny light. This is what I was talking about. Yeah, the tiny light guides you.
Oh, it's like your guide? Or is it?
The tiny light guides you. Oh, it's like your guide.
Yeah, I mean, it's like Navi? Okay.
Yes, it even sounds like Navi.
It looks like Navi. It has the same text scrolling as Navi.
Yeah, same annoying nagging feeling.
I actually even think Navi's text might have had like a single dot like that too.
Yeah, might. Oops. Yeah, so it's like an auto target thing, but only in a certain range.
Oh, it's auto target. You just push a button?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can tell what she's aiming at because it kind of like highlights them in red.
Hovers them, yeah.
Holy fuck, this is hard.
Yeah, these guys are killing you one shot. Okay, so there are health bars.
Well, the first guy hit me, which is why the second guy got me so quickly.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna need an extra health bar because everyone does 2 damage to you. And do you... Oh, is that experience?
Yes.
Oh.
Spirit tree wants to... The glance and the path... Oh, yeah, this is an overview of the whole place. So if I want to zoom out, I can tell where I am. I'm down.
Whoa.
I'm down in the sunken glades, and the new quest is in the Hollow Grove.
So we need to figure out how to get there.
Oh yeah, so this is XP. Once it fills that orange, it will get. I realize now I probably could have brought the screen a little closer to us, but it will fill up and it'll hit a skill point, and then I get to choose what I want at these. Yeah, so I got an ability point. And I go over to my soul link and go in here, and now we have a big old tree.
So I'm assuming you've read them before?
Yeah, this is all attack-based stuff. This is like pickups.
Oh, just utility.
And then this is dash in the air. There's a lot of really cool stuff in here. But we'll get to it as we get... Oh, I have an ability point. Let's... Are
we going to go fire blast people, or...?
Yeah, quick flame allows 3 flames before recharging. Pickups now float to Ori. That's also nice.
Oh, rather than having to collect them.
Yeah.
That'll save us some time.
Let's go for that, because right now we don't quite need combat effectiveness. And now I can attack these things.
Oh, that's actually super nice.
Yeah. And I love how you get I love the personality of this game, because when you get health, you like whee.
Oh.
Oh
Is there an enemy underneath you too?
no, no, but that water is poison. There we go.
The enemies are pretty clever.
They're cool.
Like, well, they're just slightly different from each other. I find a lot of games, like, all the enemies in the first level are the same.
Yep.
You know, and then you get some, yeah, you get like another enemy in the next level or whatever. Giant rats is, we were talking about games from like the 90s that sometimes miss the point.
Yep.
Giant rats were really popular in like the Baldur's Gate time. And then there was just a bunch of these games where like you'd kill rats for like 20 hours.
Yeah.
It was like, nah, that's not how it works. Oblivion had it right. You fight like 3 rats and then you're out.
Yeah, and I think they probably put that in there as a reference.
Yeah. A reference to all games ever made.
I can't remember if I can run up walls or not. No.
Seems like you kind of can, but...
Yeah, so now these spirit wells you couldn't teleport before in the old version, but you can in the definitive version.
I'm glad they put that in. I feel like that's almost an essential part of any game.
Yeah,
if you want replay,
Totally, brother. I totally get what you're trying to see.
it's all about the replay. Does it take more experience to get each level?
Probably.
It looks like it, but not a ton. Not as much as I'd expect.
No, it's not super specific.
It doesn't give you numbers.
About numbers, yeah, it doesn't show you numbers. Oh, that's a piece I can get down there. Is that
I was gonna say we were here before.
Yeah, we were here, but I couldn't get through the purple thing. Oh, okay, yeah, I got it over there. See what I like what this game does. It's like the halfway between Mega Man X and most games that don't even try to teach you. Like, it puts you in situations where you have an opportunity to learn about stuff, and then tells you how to use the buttons. I don't really have a big problem with that, especially because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buttons plus the directional pad. Like, that's a lot of buttons to just keep trying, right?
Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea, at least, to just let people go. You know, just throw them in.
Yeah.
Like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type thing.
Oh, well, fuck.
But I do think that you're right. There needs to be balance. You need to kind of tell them as they're going.
Yeah, and unless you're doing a game like Super Meat Boy, where there's only one, where it's just jump, and like at that point you can only have one key.
But at the same time, Super Meat Boy probably should have explained what R did, because it took us a while to really figure that out.
I think I actually skipped it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we're the assholes.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
okay,
that was the problem there.
As long as we're the assholes.
Well, I was thinking about that today. When you're designing a game, the customer is the exact opposite of how you want to treat a customer in any other situation. A video game customer should always feel like it's their fault that something bad happened. They should never feel like it was the developers, right?
That's a really good point. I never put it in that perspective before.
Yeah, it is exactly the opposite way. Like, you should never feel like there's a few times in Dark Souls where I've just like got stuck on something and I'm like, well, thank you, developers. That's entirely your fucking fault.
And that's just frustrating because unless you're playing the PC version, what do you even do about that?
Exactly. Yeah, so I can create save points. With that blue is a save point. I'll just hold the button and that's a save point.
So you regenerate those.
Yeah, you get them through, I think, killing monsters.
Oh! Did he charge through you or did he die?
He did like a weird jump. Oh yeah, got a second life cell.
Nice.
What I really like about the combat system is that it's not normal. It because it's an auto lock thing, you're paying attention to your. Oh, I like this. This is pretty neat. That's a really nice way to put.
That's a great way. Yeah, it's
UI.
It's a sign, but it's not really a sign.
Yeah. But yeah, what was I talking about?
You were just saying that since it's an auto target, you're paying attention to Ori.
Yes, your character, and rather than your interaction with the enemy. I really like that. It's a fresh angle.
I think that's a really important part of other games all the time, is that you also have to think about that. You have to think, where am I going? Where is the enemy going? And therefore, where do I want to attack?
Yeah. Okay, that's where you get Soul Link. Or I think you also get Soul Link from other things.
It also gives you a much better ability to kite if all you have to do is press a button.
Yep.
So you can, yeah, you're right, you can focus a little more on your footwork. Although in a platformer game, it's hard, because with gravity, sometimes you just get screwed.
Yep. This is a map stone. Oh, this reveals the map. I don't have a stone fragment. Oh, hey, a stone fragment.
Oh, that's so convenient. There's a keystone. Yeah, it's not a stone fragment.
Ah,
You suck.
I need a map fragment.
I love what that is.
I love how if you keep doing this jump, she'll eventually do that flip.
Nice.
Yeah,
Is it every third or is it like night elf?
It kind of seems like it might be it might be a little bit randomized. I don't know.
Yeah,
have
she
you
says a
seen,
different spin when she's standing.
Have you seen the 4th season of House of Cards? Not House of Cards. That's also the 4th season of that also came out. But House of Lies?
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's fantastic, brother. Dimitri Martin's in it.
I've been watching a lot of stuff on Netflix, but there's just so many shows. Brickleberry.
Oh, I love Brickleberry.
Brickleberry is the most offensive show I've ever watched.
I love it.
But it's so funny.
It's ruthless. It's really a guy at work said it like that. Like that's probably the best way to describe it.
I was just worried. We lost our health for that?
Yeah, I got hit a few times actually.
No, I just mean we lose our extra health cell.
I came back to the save
we
point.
went too far. Okay, I see.
I didn't save again. I didn't have another.
We don't even have one.
Life cell. See, you're asking about how forgiving it is. Not at all.
Yeah, not at all.
It's your save file, and that's fucking it.
All right, well, we'll just make sure we save.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, one thing I was worried about with Brickleberry is I expected it was going to be just this show where Daniel Tosh was like the only sort of central point and everything else is supporting him. But it's really not like that at all. It's not even until the 2nd or 3rd season they start even using his character.
I didn't get very far. What I found interesting about it is that is this where the stone fragment was? I don't need to go that way. What I found interesting about it is that they took a lot of things that have been done already. Like a rude talking animal that acts like a human, a female with an obviously male voice. They did all that kind of stuff, but they made it their own. They didn't just go with. They didn't just say like, well, it's gonna be funny because a dude's saying it.
Yeah, the stereotypical black guy too.
Yeah. Like, but they
who
actually
just happens to be into grandmas.
Yeah. But they actually made those characters funny and and good. They didn't just rely on the.
Well, Connie is played by a man.
Is Connie?
Connie, the woman with the man's voice?
Yeah.
It's played by a dude.
I figured, yeah.
Had to be, yeah. It's just way too manly. There's a lot of really hilarious Connie crying scenes. Yeah. She'll always run away when she cries, too.
Yeah.
And, like, sometimes she'll make herself cry.
Yeah.
She's the best part. She's talking about something and then just run screaming out of the room.
I just love how many... There's 5 racist jokes in the first 5 minutes. That's how I knew I was going to like it.
Well, they'll make a racist joke, and then they'll make another racist joke in another direction that kind of distracts you.
Yeah.
Like, one of my favorite ones was he was meeting with Indian people, and or native people, not Indian at all. And he said, like, this is something we need to do. And so the guy said to the native dudes, how? And then the native guy goes, how? And then starts talking again. Oh, an energy cell.
I can't remember what...
thank you for joining us.
Shit. Holy fuck, we're at 14 minutes.
You know, all you needed to stretch your legs, okay?
By the way, I got wall jump.
Oh, nice. Okay. That was a very good spend. Or did you just pick that up?
No, yeah, I picked it up. You gotta get that. You gotta get it.
Is that health on the roof?
You gotta get it, yep.
Nice.
It's roof health. Haven't you... Oh.
Hey, it's a roof health.
Haven't you heard?